Hey everybody, it's Shay, back to another video. We're almost at 18,000 subscribers. And that's crazy. It's been a crazy year. The support from you guys has been above and beyond what any YouTuber could ever ask for. I appreciate it. This community we built, getting stronger and stronger. And this month, I'm going to put out extra content for you guys, kind of like a Christmas present. You guys have been really good to me. I truly appreciate everything each and every one of you guys do. Period. Thank you very much. That being said, now I got to get to just one quick thing about, I heard through the grapevine that Laney and Ben got bad emails or threatening emails or more than one, I don't know. But on here we preach, don't go to other channels doing anything. Be honest, but don't go spread hate. You can, yeah, they fake their videos. You can point out where they faked it, timestamp it, all that. You can say you staged your videos or, hey, these guys are fake. But don't email people. I'm not saying it was anybody that supports me that did it, but apparently it's somebody's doing it. That being said, you'll want to watch this video. There's quite a few pretty great cases in it. This is like different clips from different YouTubers, and there's some really good videos. Going to be one of my best. I mean, there's a lot of fun editing. It's fantastic. If I got to say so myself. Now this is Fearsome Top 5. I'll link them in the description. It's a pretty good Top 5s channel. Now we're going to start off with paranormal / Bigfoot hunter. 8-man Sasquatch, Yowie, whatever country you're from and whatever you call him. Abominable snowman for you up in the North Pole. He caught ghosts and Bigfoot, and if I'm not mistaken, it was the same night.
We're on the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel. A man named Ian often ventures into the dark in search of the paranormal.
Since the 1960s, reports of an 8-foot-tall creature dubbed the Hairy Man have come from visitors of this trail.
Whoa. What was that? It was like a bang out in the woods.
Now dude's in the woods. He experiences tree knocks, and for the uninitiated, tree knocks are a direct sign that Bigfoot is near you. He's almost impossible to catch on camera, and he is impossible to get either an unobstructed view, or he's so far away, or the camera malfunctions, or the camera's blurry. But, they're really clever. They don't want to be seen. But when they're out of range, they like smacking trees. And that's how they communicate.
You can clearly hear the sounds of something being struck against a tree. I've never heard a noise like this in the woods before.
Now real quick, tree knocking is like a Bigfoot cell phone. That's how they communicate long distance.
I would attempt some form of communication by duplicating what I had heard.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to respond.
No, you stop it. No, you stop it. Hey. I am so pumped right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting ready to knock back to the Bigfoots. I cannot wait to see how you do it. We could all learn something. This is how you tree knock.
That one broke.
I'm sorry, but could you imagine hairy man just messing with people with their, their little night vision cameras, kind of like this.
Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo.
I would receive no responses.
And as the investigation continued, his presence looked to still be lingering close by.
Alright, so it is obviously not Halloween night, but I've got a trigger object.
Wait, who are you trying to trigger? Are you trying to trigger a spirit or Bigfoot? I mean, the reason I ask is, who are you trying to trigger with an axe? I mean, woods, axe. You know Jason Voorhees wasn't real, right?
Hopefully this is not the last video I make.
I hope so too. Liven it up for the camera. Let's take a look.
But Jason, I've got a gift for you. Here's an axe. If you want to kill me, now is your chance. I heard you murdered.
And this particular YouTuber was never seen again.
However, I would hear a very familiar sound in the woods.
What? Okay, so I livened it up a little bit. Give me a break. I was bored. But there's good debunking coming, so you just hang tight.
However, I do have a trigger object. So if there is any ghostly children out here,
I'm gonna see if they'll mess around with this ball here. I'm also right next to a lake, which fits the description of the urban legend. So if there was a school bus crash, I'd imagine it might be somewhere here.
What was this particular urban legend? I mean, did Bigfoot cause the bus to crash? Comment below.
try your best. You can use my energy. You can use the energy off of my cameras. Whatever it is you need. Try to move this ball.
Now, coming up, you do hear a child's moan, a partial of a word or something, but I can't necessarily debunk it. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying he didn't do it himself, but if he did it, he did a good job at making it seem real.
In this particular shot, I would capture something quite startling. You can see what appears to be a pair of eyes, glinting off of the infrared light. However, what is perplexing about this creature is the height. It is much taller than any raccoon or deer.
You do realize raccoons can climb trees, right? First off. Second off, we know it wouldn't be a raccoon or a deer or a bear, because if you're going by the eye level that you're talking about, this thing would be 14 feet tall. You know what, let's do a wide out of the shot. Let's put a Bigfoot there, and let me kind of show you what I mean. See, in that shot, that wide shot of the glowing eyes, you don't really see like a big uphill hump there. It looks pretty flat going back through there. Like I said, it would be 14 feet tall. Now, my personal opinion, it's raccoons climb trees, could be a cat of some sort, wild cat, could be an owl, if owl's eyes glow. Comment below. But yeah, if it was something standing on the ground, it would be 14 feet tall. It would be humongous.
Closer now. I still don't know what that is. It's like something on the ground. Whatever you do, do not follow in my footsteps. I do not know who's over here, but here I am checking it out.
Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, the worst acting you'll ever see ever.
Oh my god. No freaking way. Dude, those are candles. Oh my god, my heart is racing.
Now, I'm not the one to say staged, am I right? There'll be a secret word in this video, by the way. Bam, didn't see it coming. That being said, on the same night, you've caught Bigfoot. You've caught the spirit of a child. And now there is somebody lighting candles in the woods. What are the odds of just any one of those.
God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Dude. Whoa, dude, there's like something in the center. What is this? Dude, this is like a straight up ritual.
What the hell is that in the middle? Oh God.
Oh no, it's bones. Ooh. I hope he reported it to the proper authorities.
Oh my God, those are bones. Okay.
11 years ago, on a small YouTube channel called Devil's Avalanche Films, a video was uploaded titled Genuine Ghost Caught During Filming.
Well, now we're just starting off poorly. Devil's Avalanche Films. But they caught something genuine.
While shooting the opening scenes for a film they were working on at an allegedly haunted hotel.
Something was caught on camera. Nothing out of the ordinary was seen in person, but after importing the footage onto their computer, they spotted something unsettling.
As the actress was going through the motions for the scene, a very faint, ghostly figure appeared behind her. This translucent apparition slowly walked towards the girl before fading away. The uploader claims this footage is 100% genuine.
No, it's not genuine. That is CGI. How do I know? Well, let's start by taking a look at the bedpost. You can see the contour of the outside of the bedpost. It's sharp, but when the ghost walks behind it, you can see the ghost also go on the bedpost, and it shouldn't be that way. He should be behind it, not bleeding onto it. Now see, this supposed ghost is behind the bedpost. At least from the camera to it, the bedpost is in between, and you can see the ghostly figure bleeds on to the contrast of the bedpost. You can see, instead of it being clean going behind it, you can see it messing up in spots. When you zoom in and slow it down, you can see it bleed onto it, and that's how you can tell CGI, because it wasn't done that good.
On the 85D Mode YouTube channel, a video was posted that the uploader believes could be paranormal. In the middle of the night, a person was detected on their Ring camera, but when they looked at the footage, they were left very confused.
Now, Ring cameras have been a very popular trend on all social medias, be it TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, but let's take a look at it. I mean, it very well could be a spirit.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
As the video begins, two people can be seen innocently walking down the road side by side. But as the two people pass behind one of the pillars, only one person emerges on the other side.
Say what? Oh, so that's your evidence. So many problems with this. Now, the narrator of Fearsome Top 5 says, was this something spooky or a glitch in the camera?
So was this something spooky dooky, or perhaps just a glitch in the camera?
So, was it spooky dooky or a glitch in the camera? How about no? Perhaps, hear me out on this, perhaps it was staged. You know, the homeowner has the point of view of the camera, gets either the homeowners themselves or they get a friend, two friends, to walk down that sidewalk, and one of them stops behind that line of sight of the pillar. Let me show you a little animation. It's not spooky dooky, nor is it a glitch. Somebody simply goes behind the post and stops to either tie their shoe or they stopped on purpose to make this video. And even if you didn't stage it yourself, who's to say the lady didn't have to stop and tie her shoes and it just so happened to be in right behind that pillar?
The Paranormal Nightmares YouTube channel is filled with home security footage of what appears to be a real-life haunting.
A woman named Kathy and her family have been plagued by a dark force in their home for some time now. And whatever this force is, it's made it very clear that it likes to make its presence known. Just recently, something triggered the camera in Kathy's basement to record.
And what was caught is chilling.
Now, to me, out of all the ones on this video, this may be the most convincing paranormal clip, and I've seen a couple of problems when that dog gets pulled. You'll see that here in a second. I've seen a couple of tiny little details I wanted to show you guys. I mean, this is Paranormal Nightmare, and I've heard a lot of people say that on stage. To me, this looks like a mask. I want you to look at how that looks. Check that out. Now, to me now, not only do those blurry spots look like the footage has been tampered with, and it also looks like a quick piece of a string. I wanted to show you something. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying right when the paranormal happens, you start seeing some blurs and glitches. I just noticed this as I was editing. I want you to take a look right there. Right before the paranormal happens, you can see a reflection. Now, before somebody says it's a reflection of a ghost, well, I wouldn't say that because there's no ghost standing there to reflect it. But I can 100% tell you that the reflection right there does not match that doll's movement. So the reflection's not from that. Whatever's casting that shadow or reflection, it's not that doll. That's all I'm saying.
Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel are known for catching some of the most genuine proof of the afterlife. The guys set out to explore a place called the Wheelhouse, located in London.
Now, this Ghost Tech Paranormal, in my opinion, they're the most egregious ones on this entire count. Because what I'm about to show you is nonsense. It's fake.
Back in 2018, one of the current owners made a gruesome discovery when she came across a body floating in the nearby river.
Ghost Tech team began their investigation with the sound of the river flowing in the background. A disembodied voice managed to come through.
If you can hear me, I'd like you to come and join me.
What was that? Did you hear anything then, Mark? No, why?
Did you hear a voice?
Yeah.
I did as well. Wasn't sure.
No, it was definitely a voice.
Now, this part I'm not going to argue with. Yes, that's a voice. Yes, everybody can hear it. Yes, that's a lady's voice, and she is got the same accent as these guys, so it's probably from the same country, which leads credence to it being a ghost or a lady with them that you just can't see on camera. But it gets good.
Phil and I hear a disembodied voice, and it is a voice of a woman saying, quite strange. If you can hear me, I'd like you to come and join me.
What was that? Did you hear anything then, Mark?
Now, I wanted you guys to hear that one more time because, like I said, I have that bad scent. I can't say it's paranormal or not, but I can tell you the next part they staged. But this part, hey, it could be real.
An EVP is received on Phil's digital recorder of again a woman's voice saying, the war.
Could I ask you to join me?
Now, I could easily say there's another person there and that's who's doing it, but like I said, can't prove it, so I'm just going to say possibly paranormal. But this next part, I'm getting ready to hand you the big old L.
Are you worried about joining us?
Pay close attention to this next part because it's critical. And I also want you to pay attention to the shadow that I don't even think they mentioned. That goes across the back of that guy's coat as he's looking away because his buddy is the one that caused the shadow. But check this out. Now his friend that's over here to the right is the one that caused the shadow on his back and the one that caused the so-called paranormal. Yeah, his little buddy wearing whatever, he looks like he's wearing a white toboggan and all that, who's holding the camera also. Yeah, he's the one that caused that shadow. He's the one that made that noise. The camera just so happened to not be on him at the time. But I'd love to see his camera angle being as he's holding one when the paranormal happens. But you know what? They don't give you that point of view. They'll show it for a second, then they cut to the other guy. Because they don't, for some reason, they don't want that guy's particular angle being shown.
Where was that from? Another knock or a footstep even?
But it wasn't in front of me. That's why I spun round, because it sounded a bit more like it was over there.
Oh, was that what it was? You heard a noise to your right over there, but you chose to spin to your left. That makes no sense. That's what you said just now, but let's watch which way you spin as soon as you hear the noise. You don't spin to your right where the noise is coming from. Let's look at it real quick. Yeah, you turn to your left. Now they're getting ready to show another camera angle. Oh, thank goodness. So I hope they show the guy holding the camera, the one that's to his right where the shadow happened. Hopefully we get to see his angle this time. Here's the camera angle I wanted to see during the paranormal happenings. Yet, either conveniently enough, right before the paranormal happens, they cut to the other guy's camera, and he takes his camera and points it toward the other guy, and then the paranormal happens, and bam, conveniently enough, they cut the feed of the other guy that did the paranormal. And that is 100% debunked, in my opinion. The evidence don't lie. Why are they not showing that camera angle when the paranormal happens? Think about that. No, you got it on both cameras, but you only choose to show the one over here. You won't show the one where the paranormal sound was coming from. The guy behind you that made a shadow go across your back, who is conveniently off camera. Yeah, that's 100% fake. They're fake, yeah. Now, I hope you like these longer formatted videos, guys. This is a blast. I mean, I love doing this stuff. I hope I never get burned out. If you ever you don't have to, but if you ever want to go above and beyond, you can help me on Patreon. I rarely ever mention it. I mean, I'll thank them, but I don't ever say anything about it. Or PayPal, or Super Thanks. All three, they help a lot. Ad revenue, that's been helpful too. We got a studio coming, and that's awesome. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. The secret word is light bulb. Huh? Now, that being said, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everything you do. And I've got a couple of videos in the works. They're being edited. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Y'all come back now. You hear?